Good afternoon for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. Welcome to today's kxly-plus Daily Rundown. This is where I take you through some of the top local headlines and give an inside look as to what the 4 News Now team is working on for this Friday ahead of a holiday weekend. So here's what we're looking like as far as outside. These are the highs around the region. It's going to be sunny and warm today. Afternoon clouds. Rain is not out of the question in some areas, but don't expect it as much today. As for tomorrow, as we look ahead to the radar, this is what about 4 a.m. is going to look like tomorrow. So it's going to be wet in the Spokane area, certainly, and still staying in this warm temperatures, though. And looking ahead to the 7-day forecast, it's going to dry out, fortunately, going into Sunday and warming up Sunday into next week. There's Memorial Day, the high expected to be 81 on that day as well. Moving on to what the 4 News Now team is working on today. SPD are still looking for 2 individuals believed to be involved in an armed robbery yesterday near downtown Spokane. We know around 9:30, a woman reported that her purse had been taken at gunpoint, and police believe these 2 individuals are the ones suspected of doing this crime. 28-year-old John Gardner and 28-year-old Mary Spencer. Now, both are considered armed and dangerous, so if you see them or know their locations, call 911. The standoff in downtown lasted several hours, but by the time a search warrant was served, no one was at the apartment that warrant was served at. Looking at what everybody's working on today, Jordan Smith following up to a Supreme Court decision made yesterday. The Supreme Court ruled in favor of a Priest Lake couple, allowing them to build on what was deemed wetlands in the Priest Lake area. It's rolled back some wetland protections, increased property rights protections. Jordan's going to be speaking with environmental groups about this, about what it means and where we go from here. Natalie Grant, she's having a Memorial Day story. She's going to look at gas prices in the area. Looks like there's a 70-cent difference between the Spokane area and just on the other side of the border in Idaho at Coeur d'Alene. So 70% or 70-cent difference between Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. So Natalie's going to be looking at gas prices, but they are better across the board than last year, which is good news if you are hitting the roads. Today is expected to be the busiest driving day of the Memorial Day weekend. But Natalie's also going to have a catch-all for Memorial Day story. She's going to be looking at safety if you're going in the water, safety on the roads, and just how to have a good, fun, safe Memorial Day. Emily Bloom, she's covering a local event that occurred this morning, Pennies for the Fallen. Now, kids part of the Northeast Youth Center were out at Fairmont Cemetery, and they were leaving pennies on the headstones of veterans. Now, what this does is signifies to the families of those veterans that someone visited, someone placed that penny there, and someone is still thinking of their lost loved one. So if you want to participate, you're welcome to leave pennies on the headstones of veterans. Let people know that you're thinking of them, and remember the reason that we do have Memorial Day as well, is to remember those who have fallen. Also, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, Boulder Beach reopens at Silverwood Park. So if you want to, cool off a little bit, it's too warm for you, they have almost a dozen different water rides, varying levels of intensity. So if you want to just chill, you can relax in one of the 2 wave pools, or if you want something a little more intense, they do have that scary slide that I will most likely never do. Not for me, but water park does sound pretty nice this weekend, so if you're looking for something to do, that opens up 7 a.m. tomorrow, and then the hours are until 11 p.m. So all day you can spend at Boulder Beach. So that's all we have for today's kxly-plus Daily Rundown. Have a safe holiday weekend. Be sure to download kxly-plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Roku. You can also download the 4 News Now mobile app so you can get the latest in breaking news notifications around your community. So we'll have all those stories and more coming up tonight at 5, but for now, live in studio, I'm Rob King for kxly-plus.